And I do love the difference between boy and girl rooms because as Arnold walks in, there's like ominous music in the background when he sees like fairy lights. And I just imagined him being like, this doesn't seem right. The bed has clean sheets and a pillow that isn't flat and somehow yellow for no reason. Like all the warning signs were there. A girl was living in this bedroom.
No, you're absolutely right. With a girl room, though, gay boy rooms are a weird in-between.
Mm-hmm.
Because I have fairy lights, but I also have like a Scream poster.
Yeah, and I feel like there's a level of dirtiness.
Yeah.
Where it's like you could have your Rosie O'Donnell Cutie Patootie doll and also...
But she's covered in dust.
Right. I know I've told the story before, but I'm never going to forget the first time that I went to Dr. Bald's home in college when we were doing long distance. He had come to me, and then he knew I was coming, and I arrived to nary a sheet on the bed, just a empty mattress with one single flat pillow. But he was a gentleman, and he let me use the pillow that night as we slept.
Wow. Was it thin or thick?
You know, if he didn't have sheets on the bed, that thing was basically just a paper towel.
But that's the only kind I like. If a pillow's too thick, I cannot get comfortable. I'm up all night. I feel like I'm in the have-not room.
Oh, see, and meanwhile, I sleep like the princess and the pea. I have 3 weighted blankets. I want to feel like I'm sleeping underneath the tires of a trash truck. And then I have about 6 different pillows I stack up all behind me.
But you know what's crazy? In high school, I used to need 3 pillows. If they weren't this high, I could not sleep. And now I really need it like a tissue.
That might be the fact that you've conditioned yourself to sleep on a couch.
No, I was like that before. Because now the only pillow I use is this on the couch.
You sleep on that?
And if I try to use a real pillow, I can't sleep. And I even do it like this, where all the stuffing's down here, and this is the part I sleep on.
You essentially just sleep on like a burlap sack. Like a hobo. And I can say hobo because we're covering a movie from the 80s. It was the time.
That's the rule. Wait till you hear what I'm going to say.
I love the things that they decide are like surely not going to go out of style. Like when Amber is working out, she's essentially using like a Bowflex machine. And I love the directors sitting around that round table and being like, okay, we don't want things to look dated. So we are going to have them in futuristic garb, but... You know what? Egg on my face. If you're not watching on YouTube, Donny has just pulled out his own Bowflex machine, so perhaps they really are timeless.
My thigh master.
Huh. Okay.
But they did go out of style for a little bit and then came back. I saw this on a TikTok shop. I was like, I need it.
I really want to get from TikTok those little stands that you stand on and they just shake you. And it's always people like watching TV and just like, ugh.
Here's the thing about that. Anything that requires you to not do work, if that really worked, everybody would be physically fit. So I know I need to do some kind of work. And I know this is not lifting 200 pounds, but it is still hard. So that makes me feel like I'm really working out.
When's the last time you touched that thing before today?
The week I bought it. Well, you're really supposed to use it here, Chelsea, but this part I can't do. I'm not strong enough for that.
You know what? I've already lost my job as the voice person for your porno because you just made a couple sounds I think we could just drop right into posts.
Well, I'm so glad he brought gay sex back into it because I was going to include that in the girl and boy room thing because gay sex is very much like a gay boy's room where like you can tell something's off about it. Just by listening, you can tell like the way a man moans during gay sex or grunts is not the way a straight man moans or grunts in sex. Like even as the top, you're still putting it into a place, so it should still sound the same, but it doesn't. Even if you watch a bisexual man. I've watched a man that like will do a scene with a man and then a scene with a woman, and he sounds very different in both.
So we're going off of, to be clear, we're going off of porn. So this is like industry standards.
We can use it off of porn, but also I've never been in the room with a woman, but I have been with straight men before.
And they make different moans even in gay sex?
Something's a little off, yeah.
Oh, it's like a regional dialect.
Yeah, I feel like I'm in the upside down.
Can you give a little sample?
I think I just did with that machine.
So like gay sex is like,
Well, yeah, but that's for sure. I always moan like that, but I'm a bottom. But like even as a top, there's like a versus like a you know?
Is the second one straight?
No, the second one was the gay one.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay, the more you know. Weigh in the Spotify chat, cuties, or in the YouTube comments. Have you noticed in your life, are gay sounds different than straight sounds? Sound off.